meeting of the HPARC Board of Directors for Wednesday, April 29th, 2026, on a gray, rainy afternoon towards the last day of April, and remembering that April showers bring May flowers. All right, so well, let's do a quick election update. We have our election supervisor, Dave W8HOO. Dave, what can you tell us?
Well, we have we have one nomination for um, every position. I need to email Al to see whether he's going to accept the nomination. He's the only question mark right now. And director is the only position that we have two nominations for. My understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding is that nominations are open right up until the point of the actual voting. um, and so I will have some slips that will I'll have the names of the folks that we have already, and then I'll also have a space if we need to write somebody in, that'll be fine too. And then yeah, the voting will happen at our next club meeting.
Excellent.
Can I say something?
Please go ahead.
Mike, VPC wants to he nominated himself for president.
For president?
Yeah, he wants to run for president. He contacted me today. Yeah, I think he's going to send Ruben or somebody an email to that effect because I didn't know who to direct him to.
I thought you had to have an extra class to be president. Is that not true?
You know what? I don't know that. I have to look that up.
We have to look at the bylaws and the guidebook, but I don't recall that being the case. I don't know.
He should be careful what he asks for there. Okay.
Mike VPC, is that that's Mike with Cirque, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
No, it's not Mike with Cirque.
Oh,
that's N8VDZ.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
It's Repeater Mike from up north.
Repeater Mike, yeah. Who used to be from Central Lake.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's good. It'll add a little excitement to it.
Okay.
Someone should warn him. He should be careful what he asks for.
So, Dave,
is he going to be at the meeting to accept the nomination?
Does he have to be at the? I'm sorry. What?
He can do it on Zoom.
Yeah, he can do it on Zoom.
Be in person.
I didn't say he had to be in person. He just has to be at the meeting to accept the nomination.
Right.
No.
Yep.
Well,
he nominated himself.
That's okay too.
That's okay.
But he still has to accept it.
Good for him. I give him a lot of credit for being interactive there. Okay, excellent.
I see Joe's wheels spinning.
Who is the what is the slate for the various positions? And I mean, I've not officially nominated myself for secretary, but I figure I'll probably end up.
I nominate Ruben.
Okay.
You were nominated, Ruben.
You were nominated.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what happens when you don't come to a meeting?
Maybe drafted was more like it.
Yeah, you and Bob are stuck.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll keep going with it.
But Dave, would you mind going through that just for the record? Who is on the
I'm
docket?
opening it right now.
Thank you.
I'm opening it right now.
I was just okay.
You can share it if you want.
Who are the two people? Yeah, you want to share? You can share if you want.
I'm connected to the meeting on my phone, and I have the other stuff on my computer.
Okay.
So
yeah, never mind.
All right. Well, we can come back when you're ready if you want. And I think John Teagarden was going to join, and that's why I'm sorry, Dave, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry, I just coughed. I'll mute.
Oh, sorry. Okay. He was going to join and talk about field day, which we will, but Hugh can take that slot while we're waiting for the election update. Hugh, you want to go ahead?
Well, sure. I want to say that we need no more logos for the club. We have five already. Unless the club actually votes that we want a new logo, and you open that up to the whole membership, and they vote for that, I think we need no new logos.
Okay.
Five in about 13 years.
Yes. Well, most of those, or not, I don't know about most, but I know at least two of them are just artwork. They're not really real official logos, but we should probably stick in all of our.
All of them have been voted on.
Oh, they have they?
They
Okay.
have, yes. There was the original one that came when I came on board. There was the original one, and
Right.
I gave the history of it a couple meetings ago. Then there's one that Anne Marie did, and then there was one that JD did, and then there was one that JD and Anne Marie did, and then there's the one that KDLH did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I mean,
Um,
those other all those later ones are very slight variations of the same theme.
Clip art, yes.
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Whereas the original logo was like a hand-drawn map of Michigan. It was
It was, it
completely.
was, it was put up to the club on a contest, and there was an 11-year-old who drew that with his crayons and entered it, and he won the contest for the logo.
So you know what? For the meeting coming up, I'll do a slide like this.
Mhm.
There's this like this is the NBC logo thing, but we should have a historic uh just summarizing them all and that. So maybe
Well,
we could do some artwork
we don't
though.
need any more. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Okay. But it should be documented somewhere somehow. That's a great idea. Okay. So logos. Logos.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have this, and Ruben, I can send it to you as well. I have it. I documented it from the last meeting. I meant to send it to you and didn't. Before I go through it, do I have somebody to second Mike VDZ's nomination?
No, not
VPC.
VD. Wrong.
Oh,
W8
sorry.
VPC.
Yeah.
W8 VPC. Sure, I'll second it.
Sorry.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay, that's good. All right, you want to go through?
Yep, I'm just typing it in here quick. Okay, so starting with president, we have Mike W8 VPC, nominated by himself and seconded by Bob. We have president Joe WB8 ADX, nominated by Ken 88M and seconded by Wes AC8JF. First vice, we only have one, is Len 88FK, nominated by Les KF8UU and seconded by Andrew AJ0WX. Second vice, the only nomination right now is Al K8ALH, nominated by Hugh KE8BED and seconded by Len 88FK. Treasurer, we only have one, Bob N8REL, nominated by Len 88FK, seconded by Hugh KE8BED. Treasurer, Ruben KB3EHW. Oh, excuse me. Yep, secretary, my mistake. I'm sorry. Nominated by Bob N8REL, seconded by Mike N8VDZ. Parliamentarian Hugh KE8BED, nominated by Ken 88M, seconded by Andrew AJ0 sorry, I can't read my own. AJ0WX. And then director Mike N8VDZ, nominated by Len 88FK, seconded by Ken 88M. And then another nomination for director of Andrew, AJ0WX, nominated by Joe WB8ADX, seconded by Len 88FK.
Mike,
He asked for the
did he,
position.
did he accept
Yeah.
the
He
nomination?
did.
Well, if he asked for it, I guess he did.
He did. He asked for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he was at the meeting and he did accept it.
Okay.
The only person that I don't have confirmation from is
Mike.
Al,
Yeah.
and I guess Mike W8BPC, but if he nominated himself, I'm going to assume he's going to accept the
Right.
nomination.
Last I heard, Al was saying a no, but I don't know. Maybe he changed his mind again. Who knows?
Okay, I'll email. I'm going to put it in my calendar to email him tomorrow morning and ask him.
Oh, that'd be great. Okay. All right. Um, excellent. All right. Very, very nice. Very good. All right. Field day. All right. Is there any more business regarding election updates? If not, we'll move on to field day presentation. The presentation, this week's present, or I mean, this month's presentation, it'll be our field day presentation, given by John AA8UU. And I know he just put out the invite that I believe everybody now has in their inbox. And I offered to work with him. We got slides from previous years just to talk about the various departments and to nail down what we're going to do. I do know that I'm speaking on his behalf that this year we're going to be at Green Acres and we'll be under not the shelter that we have the picnic, but another shelter that's just right adjacent to it. That's closer to the trees, which is a good thing. So we should be able to string up uh, a lot of antennas and so that should work out okay. It's a nice area there. Okay, and that's our field day.
All right. As of 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? Yesterday, when I was talking to John on the radio, I think it was yesterday or the day before. He was working on getting a tent, but had not gotten one yet.
Oh, he had mentioned that at breakfast too.
Well, maybe
Right, the
maybe
tent.
that's where I heard it. I know I heard him say it somewhere.
Yeah, let me just write.
So
Let me just add that just so we have a note. So the tent, that seems to be the outstanding issue as of this moment.
mhm.
And he'll be
Pardon,
working.
pardon my dumb question. Green Acres is the park in his park that we've had it in before. Like when we weren't in Lake Orion, we were in Green
No,
Acres, right?
no.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's Scout Park, but it's
Okay.
attached to the same area. It's where we have the picnic, which is
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh.
yeah, it's all part of the same
Off of
same
Woodward
No,
area.
Heights, west of
they're a drive
Stevenson.
apart.
Yeah,
What?
it's off of Woodward Heights, just west of Stevenson, or west
Where
of
we had
I-75.
the picnic at.
I
Yeah,
see it. Yep. Okay, I see it. Thank you.
I'll show you where it
I
is.
have, I have one more thing I want to add about field day. Bill in AQVS has offered to do the cooking again, but he wants
Oh,
to be asked.
oh,
Somebody needs
okay.
to ask him. I would be very happy to do that officially.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Because it's a tradition and he knows where all the bits and pieces fit into and is very welcomed very welcome to hear that. Okay,
So I
great.
will take that upon myself. I will contact him and officially ask him to be our cook.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you, Hugh. Excellent. Okay, next, logos. So we talked about the logos. Okay, absolutely. we'll we'll nail that down. Oh, the budget. So, um, Bob, do you have it? Is there anything to say about the budget? Anything you want to talk about, or you can put up the screen if you want.
No, the only thing I'll say, because I sent out the draft some time ago, and no one has objected to it, so I guess that's the way it'll be. It is showing, yeah, it is bare bones, and it is showing that we're actually budgeting a 1,300, actually a $1,299 deficit for next year, but that doesn't always work out. The one big thing that I did point out is that since we still did have, almost $8,000 in the grant funds for the repeater, I didn't put any money in for repeater equipment, because I don't think we're going to need more than the 8,000. So that was that. Um, so I can clean that up a little bit and have, send you something nice to put in, because theoretically we should approve the budget for, during the May meeting. The only other thing that I want to mention about next year is that as of this point, I have not reimbursed anyone for a site for this coming August's picnic, and I don't know that anyone has done that yet. Has reserved a location.
You know, I have that as a I have
Who
that.
reserved
Yeah,
the location for Field Day?
I'm sorry,
it,
what?
Who reserved the location for Field Day?
John, AAUU.
Okay, so but he did not reserve the because usually we just do them together.
Yeah, usually, but he didn't. So
Okay, okay, no, that's fine.
I thought he thought someone else was going to do it. So
okay. Do we have any volunteers who might want to do that?
do we have to have someone who's from Hazel Park to
You know
reserve
who
Hazel Park?
who might be able to do that for us? Kate, our past president, who lives right down the street.
Mike, KAWU?
KAWU, yeah. He might do that for us. You know what? I will
Well,
send him an email
okay.
and see if he'll do that. Because you're right, you have to be from Hazel Park. That's, I think, a problem we ran into before previously, if I remember. I don't know.
I think it's only if you reserve early that and I think we're past the early.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you, Bob, on that. Okay, so the budget. Um, YouTube, I just want to call our attention to our YouTube channel there, which,
Sorry, just before we move on, just one comment
sorry,
on the
yes,
budget. I
yes.
I did mention it in an email. I responded to it. I am not proposing a change to the budget, but I am saying that when we move to the new repeater system, the telephone system that we currently pay, it's like $100 for, will no longer be required. So that
Oh,
can
phone
that can
power.
be removed from the phone power. So that can be removed when we move to the new repeater. But I am not suggesting that we remove it now.
Okay. Yeah, because that's like $199 a year. So um,
Yeah.
Oh, great, great, great. All right. Thank you,
and
Dave.
yes, Andrew, I did get your email on that. Yes, I should have
Yeah.
mentioned that.
And just a thing with phone power, they require that you give them 30-day notice before renewal to cancel. So we just have to know that we it pays for a year at a time, but you actually have to tell them
Yeah.
30 days before that you don't intend to renew.
Okay.
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 Thank you, Ruben. All right. Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much on that. I just want to call attention to our YouTube channel and again, our heartfelt thanks to John WATOY for looking after that. So that's a good thing there. The zero beat is being well looked after. If you have articles or ideas for articles, please send them along, and so that it can help keep things moving forward there. Regarding the DART, there's has not been much movement, but I'm going to reach out directly to, oh, I forget her name now, the CEO uh, of the Federation, and deal directly there. Have not heard back from Gary Sikorsky, so we'll just reach out to that. So stay tuned for more more to hear about that, and hopefully we'll have something to say in 2 weeks for the membership meeting there.
Okay. When are you reaching out to the did you say the president of the
The
federation? Is that who you said?
CEO, the
The
CEO,
CEO.
see,
Okay. And do you
whose name
have
I forget.
do you have a date of when you were going to do that? Are you doing it by email? Are you doing it in person? Or
Well,
how are you addressing?
here's how I would do. Here's how I'm going to do it. I mean, the same way I did it with Sikorsky is first send it out to an email with an email summarizing, who we are, what we're doing, and what that's all about. The focus really is primarily on services for seniors because we're all over 60, 65, most of us, many of us, let me just say that. So that's one aspect of it, and of course the emergency backup aspect of it, and and we'll see where we go from there. Uh, and then after the email, which introduces it, followed up with a telephone call, and you know just keep pounding the pavement on that one. Um, in the meantime, I would say that to kind of well, let me just leave it at that. And so, does that answer your question?
It does. It just like we're just my concern is that we're just coming to the end of April. If I remember correctly, the extension that we got was to the end of July. So just time is ticking, that's all. And I'm anxious to like get it out of Len's garage or wherever, I'm sorry, wherever we're supposed to say Starbase 5 or whatever,
Right.
and get it into action. Like we have the hardware and we should be using it.
I totally agree. I second that motion. Okay,
Can't
thank
we,
you.
can't we just sneak it up there? Take one part in, take one part out, sneak it up there?
I think that
Like the Shawshank Redemption.
I don't, not the antenna. The antenna
Oh,
won't fit in the elevator or the stairwells. Well, it's a one piece and it's what, 12
I
feet or
got some good
16 feet?
epoxy.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
we're
you
going to
know
have to take that up the outside of the building. So,
Hey,
right.
Radar sent a whole Jeep home. We can do that.
I would say where it's a risk of calling attention to it in terms of if we start taking equipment up there unauthorized, you know, um, first of all, it's not good for our integrity, but um, I I mean, it's just my personal opinion that's all that I would say no.
and you're right. You're right about that. But, gee, if we could
Yeah,
just stress to those people, it's been up there for 40 years and it hasn't hurt them.
right. No, that's true. That's true. And the other aspect of it is insurance. because I'm not sure how that would play out in terms of being on a property where there's no formal agreement, even a memorandum of understanding. So I would say that's risky, and you know we'd love to move forward, but I certainly don't want to move backwards on that. So
I feel like we've been there for 40 years, and if we sort of paint it as maintenance, I think we could maybe sneak it by. But you know what? I'm not in charge.
Did you see I went to ChatGPT, although I'm migrating to Claude, but I went to ChatGPT. How interesting. What an interesting summary. It was able to pull up, which is what I included in the letter. Um, I'll copy everybody on the letter, as a matter of fact. I'll update it, and it's some interesting history that I don't think everybody's aware of on what is officially written. And ChatGPT also says nobody really knows, but it was an agreement between the um, the landlord, they call it the landlord, and the club many years ago. But it's unclear exactly who the individuals are, and of course they're likely not with us currently. But anyway, so I'll
I mean,
leave
how
it
would
there.
ChatGPT know that? I mean, you tell
You know what?
ChatGPT. Yeah.
I do not know, and I have to say, Reuben, I fell back. Maybe I can find it before this is. Well, I'll send it out
Okay.
to everybody. It was very interesting.
Be
Okay.
A lot
careful.
more
I,
Chat
deep.
GPT has been known to make crap up.
Yes,
exactly.
lawyers
I,
and judges have both gotten in trouble
yeah,
using
just,
AI generated
yeah,
references that didn't exist.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is a
I have
very,
the.
very compliant source that will happily make up information it doesn't know. So, like, everything that these AI systems write, inspect with a magnifying glass to make
Yeah.
sure everything is accurate.
I have the professional version of it, so it's
Well, I'm
been
sure
pretty
lawyers
accurate
and
generally.
judges, I'm sure lawyers
Yeah,
and
what?
judges have the professional version also.
Let me send it out to everybody, and we'll get your feedback on it.
Yeah,
And
watch out. That might burn up the hard drive.
oh, at the data center, my electric rates will go up. I don't know.
Yeah. So what does Claude do
Okay.
for you that Chat GPT doesn't?
Yeah.
What does
Yeah.
Claude do for you? What's different about it? What makes it
That's
You
the
better?
newer
know,
one with more bells and whistles, I understand. I understand it's somewhat more powerful than Chat GPT. It's like the next generation or something.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like
And
six different ones now.
I'm really just following the crowd and to compare them, just to compare the two. But what I find is because I've been with ChatGPT, since the beginning there. John, thanks for that suggestion. And I've been with them, and so there's more history, so it's a little bit more personal. Claude doesn't know me as well, so it's a little bit more general. But it's interesting just to compare the two. And on occasion, I brought them both up and asked them the same question. And
Had two
so,
different answers.
yeah, two different, the depth of knowledge, the depth of the response, I should say, has been deeper actually in ChatGPT. But I think it's because Claude, I mean, I've only been doing this for about 2 or 3 weeks, so it doesn't really have as much of a history. But we'll just play along. We'll see how that unfolds. They're pretty much their competitors. It's like buying a Ford or buying a Chevy or something, or, a GM car or something, I guess.
Now, is there some major company that owns these different AIs, like Microsoft or Apple or?
Well, OpenAI is what opens ChatGPT, and of course, there's that whole controversy, about working with the
So Elon
government and
Musk
things like
lawsuit
that.
going on right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So keep our options open. But it is interesting. And I look at it this way. It's like something any other person would say. It's like, the person and generally speaking, you trust them, but you can't believe everything you hear, certainly,
Mhm.
and and so on. But it's fascinating, I will say. Claude does there was a circuit. I listened to a podcast, which is Ham Radio Workbench, that I like. And so one of the fellows was designing a circuit and he just couldn't get it to work. So he took the schematic and he loaded it into Claude, and Claude evaluated it and found the discrepancy in his design and
Wow.
fixed it, and it worked.
I know
So
who you're talking about too.
About what?
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, do you? Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's a good podcast, Ham Radio Workbench. I really enjoy it. It's a lot more soothing than listening to the news these days. So anyway. Um, okay, any other business there? If not, I wrote down the banquet, but I meant to write down the picnic. So um that's what I really meant there. And we discussed that and so we're good there. Okay. Do we have any other questions or comments or anything else we want to bring up at this time?
So the presentation for May is going to be field day slash elections, kind of.
Feel yes, yeah. I mean,
Well,
yes, right. Elections. Yes,
so
correct. That would be right.
elections, it will, so the email that I will send out is elections, and we will have a presentation field day. Is
Yes,
John A8UU doing the field day presentation?
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay.
I talked
So
to him
he'll
at
just
breakfast
okay, so
on
he'll like
Saturday.
put up a map and show us what he thinks about the field day site and whatever. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. I have the field day presentations from previous years, which is quite concise. And so I had shared that with him. And so yes, it'll be field day 2026. Okay. Any other questions or comments? All right. Well, I thank everybody for being here tonight and look forward to seeing you either on Saturday or at the meeting in 2 weeks. So thanks again
I
and
can I can
take
show
care. Have a
everyone the newbie.
Oh,
oh, look at that. All right. All right. All
that's
right. When's the
Molly.
technician
Yes,
class?
that is Molly, who is not incredibly thrilled right now, so I've been off camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Excellent. Well, congratulations on that. All
Thank
right,
you.
Reuben, way to go. All right, everybody, take care. 73s. We'll see you soon.